it going, YouTube? We're back with more Endless Battle, the new MOBA arena style game that came out on Steam. In this series, we're going to go over each class: Warrior, Mage, Priest, Knight, and Assassin. Of course, we're split up into different videos, and we're going to go over every single class, go in-depth guide of all the cards, all the different builds you can do, and then of course we're going to show some gameplay. Right now, it'd probably just be Battlegrounds because I myself are learning the game. Learn along with you guys. And then later on, we will have gameplay of just Arena or Battlegrounds, whatever you guys feel that you guys enjoy the most. So, in the first series, we're going to start off with Warrior. As you can see here, its features are melee, physical, single burst, and he has some control. Advanced directions, he's a conquest and savage, meaning his masteries and talents. Difficulty, you can see on the little graph here. Not that difficult, pretty basic warrior. He's got high magic defense and physical defense, high HP, and high AD. So now we'll click on him, and we'll go into the talent masteries here. First, you start off with the basic set. Let's go. I already set up a set, but we're going to use the basic set on all these classes and go over every single one. As you can see here, I already added one. You just add group, and we'll go from here. Say we want to add a new talent system. So we have two talents to pick from. We have Conquest, that gives you 3 different masteries. Conquest was the talent with stronger continuous damage. You can have Gamble with it. Cannot be slowed or rooted within the last resort duration, which is a skill you use. We'll go over that. At the same time, Demon Strike costs no rage, and Destructive Blade can reset the cooldown of Demon Strike. So you could burst out a lot of damage if you do the combo correctly while you have this mastery up. So in your last resort, in that few seconds, you have a pretty big burst window. Next mastery for Conquest, we have Thunder Wrath. When using God Descent, create a thunderous round with an 8-yard radius, dealing 80 to 40% AD damage per second to the enemy targets within the realm. Targets hit by Thunder Strike within the realm will be stunned for 2 seconds and receive an 8-second electrified effect. Thunder Edge gains 100% crit chance rate against electrified targets. Not bad. Also, Thunder talent connected skills increase 20% critical damage. Other skills cannot crit. So that's not bad. When you have this up, you have a stun for 2 seconds for anybody that's in it, and you do a little bit more damage for one spell. As you can see, towards the bottom of the Conquest, the Mastery here, you need those cards. So as starting brand new, I don't have these cards yet, so it'd be very, very hard for me to play this Mastery and do well with it. But as you can see, you need Thunder Edge, Crushing Force, and Thunder Strike. Lastly, we have Unyielding Morale for the Conquest Mastery. Enters an unyielding state for 2 seconds when health drops to 0. Increase the damage dealt by execute by 50%. Take no damage while cannot be healed until the duration. So you don't die. The last stand, you can't get healed. Instantly recover your health equal to 5% of current max health when the unyielding state ends. So, not bad. It's a little like last ditch effort, but this one doesn't require any skills, so you can use whatever skills you want. Going back to Gamble, you can see you need those skills to work with Gamble. Alright, we'll check out the second talent here. Savage, a talent with high burst damage. And then the 3 masteries that go along with it. Executioner is our first mastery. When hitting an enemy target within 8 yards, Death Chain increases the target's damage received within 2 seconds by 40% and allows using Execute regardless of the health prerequisite. When hitting an enemy target within 8 to 25 yards, increases the target's damage received within 2 seconds by 80%, which allows direct using Execute regardless of health. Death Chain cooldown decreases by 5 seconds when no targets hit. So, Death Chain is like you literally grab them and pull them to you. Um, I do have the card. Maybe I can set up a deck and we'll show that off. But you just grab them. So the further the grab is, the more damage it'll take in that 2 seconds. So you grab them, bam, execute. They'll take 80% more damage. So it's pretty cool spec. You need to have more gap closers because all you really have is Death Chain. It's a skill shot, and if you miss that, you're not getting to anybody. Our second mastery is called Doom Lord. Furious Sword inflicts a bleeding effect on a target chained by the Omnis column, causing the target to take 60 30% AD physical damage while moving. Enemy targets that fail to break the chain before the Omnis column disappears can be executed directly. This effect lasts for 12 seconds. So, that's new to me. As you see the skills that you need for that, I don't have two of them. So again, it'll be very hard for me to play that spec because I don't have those cards. But it could be something cool because you put this on them and they have to do some like skill set, like depending on what it is. I don't know, we'll have to test it, and then they'll have to break it or they're going to take more damage. And then Unyielding Morale is the same as the Conquest one. So again, we're just going to start with the Conquest, the basic starter build that we have here. As you can see, all the talent masteries up here on what you can and can't pick. And then these are all the cards. This is your Rage combo. Just gaining rage and doing more damage. It's like your auto attack, but each hit in succession will increase your damage. Here's your charge. Rushes at the enemy, rooting the target. Again, all the blue numbers is everything you can upgrade. We'll go further down and I'll show you that what I mean by that. Next, we got Destructive Blade. Deals 202 damage to the enemy target, but costs 20 rage. So you need to have rage to use this ability, but it only has a 0.5 second cooldown, so you can spam it if you have the rage. Next, we have Crippling Blow. Deals 101 damage to the enemy target and reduces movement speed by 40% for 5 seconds. Costs 10 rage, 1 second cooldown. Not bad. You can have a permanent slow if you have the rage, which is pretty nice. Boxing is interrupt the current casting spell and seals the spells and other spells of the same type for 3.5 seconds upon successful interruption. So you'll see, like, if a mage is casting, you'll see a bar, you hit them with the boxing, boom, they're canceled, and then they're locked out. Next up, we have Warlord Emblem. Removes all crowd control effects and gains 30% lifesteal for 3 seconds. So it's pretty much like a PvP trinket if you want to look at that. So if you get rooted, stunned, or anything, boom, get out. It's a 50-second cooldown, so it's not too bad. It's a pretty decent cooldown because there's a lot more stuns and everything in this game. So again, you have to pick your poison on what you want to, you know, get out of stuns or whatnot, depending on the situation. Next, we have Demon Strike. Costs 20 rage, deals 343 damage to the enemy target, and reduces the target's healing received within 5 seconds by 40%. So this is pretty much like your Mortal Strike. Not bad, which you can increase the time, the percent, and the damage it does when you level it up. So if you click on it, I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any of the warrior um, cards, but you can see at the very bottom of all these, it has damage 0, 1. If I get another card of this, I can level it up to make it stronger. Last Resort is gains 55% critical chance for 8.5 seconds. Also, since our mastery, which is different what we're using, if you use the Gamble mastery up top here, if you're under Last Resort, stuff costs no rage or anything like that, which is pretty neat. Next, we have Blade Storm. Turn to Destructive Swirling Storm for 5 seconds. Deals 161 damage every half second to all enemies in range and becomes immune to all cloud control effects within the duration. 30-second cooldown. Surround you for 6 yards, so it's not that bad. Big radius, does a lot of damage. Definitely have to try that out when we get into a game. Bloodlust. See how this is for a Savage talent. We can't use it as it says unavailable. If we were under the Savage talent, we'd be able to use this. And it's same for all these. You can see at the top under the names, there's Last Resort Conquest. All these are different things. Bloodlust deals 202 damage to the enemy target and instantly recovers 25% of the damage dealt as health, which that could be pretty good. You're getting focused. You need a little heal, or healer's getting solo and can't really get a heal. Boom, pop this. You have 25 rage. You're getting 25% health back of your damage. So if you level that up, you're getting a good chunk of health back. Execute. Deals 484 damage to the enemy below 30% health. Perfect, because in the Savage tree, when you pull somebody on our next skill, Death Chain, it generates rage too. You pull them into you. If you have the right Savage mastery, Execute is free. So you pull them into you, boom, Execute, 500 damage instantly right there. 484 damage instantly. Pretty neat combo. And then again, 17-second cooldown. And here's all the skills that I have yet to be collected, but we'll just hover those really quickly. As again, Furious Sword. You can pause the video whenever. I'll slowly go over these for you guys. Alright, now that we've gone over all the cards, we're going to set up a little mastery thing here. We'll redo this one. I'm going to start with new. Because personally, I don't like uneven morale. I don't like it. So we're going to add a new group of the ones we can do. We can only do Gamble of Conquest or Executioner and Savage. So we're going to set up both and we'll give gameplay of both. So let's first start Conquest and do Gamble. So as you can see, we have a new skill page there. We can have up to 3. It'll automatically give us our Rage combo one. And then we have to add skills. You can either do the recommended down here at the bottom, or you can plug in your own. So of course, we're going to need Charge, and I personally like that on my E button, so we'll put that down there. Destructive Blade is required, so let's put that at number 2. What else do we need? Last Resort is also what we need. Alright, we'll put that at our queue. That gives us our crit chance. And then Demon Strike also is required. So we have the ones that are required for this build, and then we can go from there on what we need. Now, we can use Blade Storm, Crippling Blow for slow, Boxing for interrupt, or PvP Trinket. Since we're not level 4 yet, or 5, excuse me, we need to be level 5 to unlock this slot, and level 7 to unlock the next one. So this is going to be a tough decision. Definitely going to need Whirlwind because it's a lot of damage. With your Q popped, instant Whirlwind. And then interrupt or slow. Slow would make it to, you get to them all the time. Or we can interrupt. So let's first, since we're just going to be doing BGs, let's get a crippling on. And we'll go from there. Again, when I hit level 5 and level 7, unlock 2 more slots that we can use. Definitely put boxing in there and probably the PvP trinket for sure. So that's set up. Fairly simple setup. Very, very easy for the cards I have. Again, when you have all the cards, again, it's going to be a lot more to choose from. More of a niche on which ones you want and the playstyle you want to do. We're going to jump right into a Battlefield game and show it off for you guys. So let's get in it. All right. We are picking Warrior. And let's start off with the Gamble one. All right. So you can see our abilities here. That's where we're going to go first. No interrupt, just a slow and high damage. Alrighty, so we're in the Chaotic Battlefield here, which is the ARAM style of a MOBA. So I'll mount up here, and we're definitely playing with bots. We have damage increased greatly, so we're gonna go ahead. So what we're gonna do here is the plan. We're gonna charge in, pop our last stand for increased 55% chance to crit, and then we're just gonna go ham and spin. So we're gonna jump in here. And then boom, we spinning on everybody. Anybody and everybody. That's everybody dead. Very straightforward gameplay. Again, there's a slow right there. You guys can see it. Slows on that guy. And he's dead. I'm stunned. That's not good. And then we'll spin out of this and just kill everybody with Q up. So you do auto attack by yourself. Again, we'll charge, slow, and then burst. Get on this knight here. And then we'll spin out of that route. All we hear is endless kills. Get out of turret range. Assassin wants some. Still got to figure out how to get this red bar off, or red line. Definitely don't want that. So we'll go in here, pop this. Can't target. Getting all stunned. We'll go health pot real quick. Spin out of that. And kill the other bot. So my teammates went to go grab the curse thing down below. Root him. Stun him up. And then kill him. Pretty easy since they're bots, you know. And then as my 7 on the bottom, once I get out of combat, we'll eat up here. A little bread. Store some health. Just a little bit of health. We'll mount up. Oh, stuck. Get on that mage here real quick. Ooh, 1500 damage. That's insane. You can use abilities on towers, which is good. See the health up top. Here, these guys come again. Health pot up because I'm taking turret damage. Spin out of that. Kill them both. Root this guy, slow him down, and burst him. Pretty straightforward. Again, bot games. No, taking damage. Awkward. Again, I didn't see the minions, but that's okay. We'll come back and we'll kill them. Apparently I got that kill, and I'm legendary. Alright, 25 seconds until another chaos happens, which your minions are pretty weak, and you can pretty much one-shot them. Alright, we'll grab this. 10 seconds to occupy. Spin around, do whatever you want with it. Awesome.
Only anger can truly inspire the power hiding in vain.
Get a root on him. Didn't really work. There we go. Alright. I'll save it for this mage right here. Oh, no charge. We'll get a charge now. And just spin on everything to win. And that's the first game. Again, against bots. Just showing off abilities for you guys. Rawr. 28-1-2. Can't believe I died to bots. Terrible. Terrible player. Ooh, level 3. Level up. Alright, let's let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for future videos. Next video will be of the mage. So stay tuned for that one. Take care, guys. Have a good one.